Boogie woogie.
Boogie woogie.
Boogie woogie.
Let's do the boogies.
Hi, test. Test. Hey everybody, this is Harold with Nurse Angie Adventures. We're at Ellerton Cemetery, a very old place. Let's go check it out. Dedicated with love and esteem in the memory of all who served our country and the flag. So, a little story before we really go through it. This was a cemetery Angie and I scouted out some time back. It has 2 churches and a pretty long cemetery. Car going by here, just bear with me. And the thing was, it just grabbed my attention. There was something about it. Something about it. We'll see. This rather beautiful obelisk is the Gitter family. Jacob Gitter. Probably about 15 foot tall. Beautiful. A couple of more from the Gitter family, and you notice they have the old, like a pile of flowers, I think, adorned on top of them. Beautiful. Again, we're kind of by a busy road, so I do apologize for the noise pollution. It'll get better as we get back in there. As I mentioned, it's a pretty old cemetery. The stones really show some age. Really hard to read them. 1895. One general theme is the Gitter family is absolutely all over the place here. May have to do some further research on that. So here we have Father Joseph Gitter, Mother Melinda Gitter, and he was in the Great American Revolution, the Civil War. There's the marker. A rather proud-looking stone. Yet another of the Gitter families. These folks, I need to figure out what the story is here. I got Peter and William. William was born too late for the Civil War, so Peter was definitely the man. Interesting. Jazz Nile died in 1877. That's a beautiful stone. The stone's inscriptions on the top say Cassie. Died in 1874. Another nice little prominent stone, passed away in 1873. Vina Hartzell, 1871. That's a beautiful little stone. Matching pair of obelisks. Probably about 6-7 foot tall. One just so slightly shorter than the other. Yeah, you guys know me. Some of my favorite types of stones right here. That's so cool, isn't it? Gitter, another the Gitter family. Anybody wants to drop in the comments anything about the Gitter family? I'm very curious. Let me know. Another tall obelisk. Don't see any markings on it. There we go. Pretty hard to read. Zoom in for you. Again, guys, at any time, feel free to pause it. So far, I'm absolutely in love with the cemetery. It's just unique, you know? Can't really tell, but I do believe it says died March 28th in 1812. If so, that is a pretty significantly old stone. This is another one of my favorite types where it's got this text that is just, oh my goodness, that's beautiful. So this is Elizabeth Watson, consort of Joseph Watson, 1823, age 21 years. Wow, look at that stone. It's remarkable, right? I am really finding this place to my liking. I just love the stones here. Some missing, unfortunately, but, you know, it's been around for a couple hundred years. You know, it's a shame, but, you know, it happens, unfortunately. This one's still standing. Philip Gebhardt. Beautiful stone. And right next to it is Daniel Reacher. Died 1866. Nice little 8-foot tall obelisk. This prominent stone, it dates to 1868. He was 76 years old, which would put that person born in the 1700s. That's John Jacob Weaver. Now this is a piece of work right here. Patton. George Patton and F something Patton, I'm supposing. That's husband, that's wife. Our parents, shows them holding hands together in the archway. Super symbolic and super beautiful. That squeak you might hear is my camera bag. I like to carry it around. So sometimes you might hear a squeak, that's what you're hearing. But yeah, this is a pretty remarkable stone. Beautiful. Sadly, this one is a bit of arrears here, a bit of a mess. Again, symbology of the weeping willow. Frederick Hector died in 1831. I'm going to guess what's inscribed on this stone is Dutch. Then Arbor, I don't know Dutch. I'm assuming that's Dutch. However, the stone below it kind of tells the tale. Famulum Vater Recker. Here lies the body of our friend Peter Recker, born in Frederick County, Maryland. 1st of August, 1763. He died in 1833. He leaves behind a widow and his 8 children. Wow. Now here's another one of those stones, although it may be Dutch. Of course, I can't really read it too well. But I am seeing a starting date of 1756 and an ending date of 1836. 80, 10, 2 years, so 80 years, 10 months, 2 days old. That is a phenomenal stone. I'm going to zoom in and let you pause that if you want to look at it. That is a gorgeous stone. Somebody has done some restoration work on that. Eve Christian, wife of Christian Shooter, 1855. Look at that. This beautiful yet heavily damaged stone in memory of, and then it just kind of Lancaster County. That's hard to say, but this stone is early 1800s at the minimum. Again, someone's really stepped up and done some work in a memory of Conrad, 1820. Wow. This is the stone next to it. Beautiful. Look at that. Sacred to the memory of Gebhardt. Shook family, died 1882, 32 years old. Thomas and Herbert Askins. Symbology of the index finger pointing up towards heaven, I believe. Louisa and Henry Gitter. Another Gitter family obelisk. Slightly newer one. We're going to talk and walk a little bit. So far, this has been a beautiful little cemetery again. Sorry for the background noise of the trucks. But there is one certain stone that I am looking for, and it may take me a while to get to it. And that is the gravesite of an unknown soldier. So we are on the hunt for it. Maybe we'll find it. So oftentimes out here, you'll have just like little stone remnants. You can kind of see some of them out there, and then pretty significant stone remnants. Obadiah and Aaron, children, and John and Phoebe Gitter. Again, some more unfortunate damage. To be expected. I mean, it happens, you know. Another great American Revolution soldier. We're going to do a little talk and walk through this section. A lot of the stones are fairly unreadable. 1823, 1851. This is a beautiful place. What do we have up here? See that, guys? Wow. Jacob Beckerall died 1850. Look at that. Again, another talk and walk. A lot of these little nondescript remnants laying around. William I can't pronounce that. 1877. This Apocalypse is Elizabeth Shade, wife of Nelson Shade, passed away in 1833. 76 years old. Lydia and William Shade, 1873. This one has the dove on top. Born November 14th, 1776, the year it all happened. This beautiful obelisk belongs to the Johnson family, probably a 20-footer. One of the newer stones, this is 2009. Brenda Dice family. Russell Gunn, Private U.S. Army. 89 to 87. Boy, he had a good run. It's just something about it, you know. There's just timeless beauty. Hard to describe. It's so hard to describe what we do out here. See so much of this, you know, and I don't know. So this is the grave site of the unknown Civil War soldier. I don't have a coin, but I do have something. Just take a good minute and just pay him some respect. Yeah, it hits you pretty hard. So we'll give that a parting shot. So yeah, this place has a super unique feel to it. It's really hard to describe it, but it's just got a feeling to it, and I just can't put my finger on it. It's a beautiful place here. It's a very special place. I haven't figured out what it is just yet. I'm quite enjoying the place. Not quite sure what that's all about. It is a grave site. You can see everything else is taken care of, except this one. I have no idea what's going on there. Another World War II veteran, Robert Dice. Alright guys, I do hope you enjoyed this section. I'm going to be starting over there in a minute, but I do hope you enjoyed this section. This was a neat place. This was a really neat find. There was an awful lot going on here. A lot of Civil War, Great American Revolution, a little bit of everything in between. So this was really a neat place. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, please. Please help us grow this channel. We cannot do it without you. Hit that share button. Put it on your Facebook page. Put it on all your pages. Hope to hear from y'all soon. Cheers.